Hey, I'm done hanging out with my friend. I did want to say, sorry for basically being cruel. I guess I haven't accepted I haven't accepted the reality, or the reality hasn't fully set in that sometimes we make bad decisions, or may not bad, just poor decisions, where it's like, okay, I made that choice. Definitely I can relate. I have definitely made poor decisions that I'm like, man, I regret this and I regret that, and yeah. So if it helps at all, because I know you mentioned before, was it a couple weeks ago, in regards to now take a deep breath and exhale. I know you mentioned a couple weeks ago about 2020, but honestly, that doesn't bother me so much. The part that I guess wish I could change, or have different, if I could have anything, it would be to see you again. And I don't know if you believe me, or I don't know if you find that hard to believe. But honestly, that's really all I want, is to see you again. And really healthy, in a really healthy setting. I would love to see you face to face in a, whether casual or formal, where let's say it's a banquet of some kind, for example, or an award ceremony or something similar to that. Overall, that's the kind of setting. So that, or where it's a concert, or a play, where it's hey, here's a gift. I'm about trying to burp. There we go. Or where it's hey, here's a gift, Merry Christmas or Happy Birthday or something like that. So if you're at all curious and confused of where I'm at emotionally, 2020, I just don't care. The only thing I care about is I want to see my best friend. And I think the only part that hurts me is okay, my best friend doesn't want to see me. That's really all it is. And you mentioned poor decisions. For me, I'm you say poor decisions, and in my case, I'm just I guess I find it really hard to grasp, because I'm why does my best friend not want to visit me or see me at all? That's basically it. Part of me just can't comprehend why my best friend does not want to see me, does not want to visit me. If you're at all wondering why I act or react the way I do. That's basically it. I'm like, why? What else is there? Yeah, that's basically it. Like, why doesn't I need to spray my windshield again? Basically, why doesn't my best friend want to see me? And that's what I've been wondering for like years. That's basically it. And because I want to see my best friend. But yeah, overall, like, that's really all that I'm upset about. And something that I'm like, I can't, a part of me is still like, I can't comprehend. I don't understand. And it's like, okay. This is what's going on in my mind, because in your mind, you obviously are like thinking something else. Like 2020 is a huge deal. For me, I'm just like, why doesn't my best friend want to see me? And I have no idea. I can't see the lines at all, so I'm like weaving in the middle of the road. Like, here's the line, here's the line, here's the line, and then there's like a turn lane. So line, I'm driving down the middle of the line. So yeah, I can't see any of these lines. I don't know the last time that they painted these lines. At the same time, it is like a city is not taken care of very well. Oh, shoot. Okay. But yeah, so that's what I don't, like, I just don't understand. Is like, why does my best friend not want to see me? Why does my best friend not want to visit me? So yeah, that I don't understand. I don't comprehend. I don't get. What else? And so, like, the only conclusion that I can come to is, like, he doesn't want to see me because he hates me. So, yeah. So, like, whenever the answer is poor decisions, I'm just like, I don't get it. But, like, that's, like, that can't be it. It must be because he hates me. And I mean, like, so yeah. And by the way, that's honestly how I felt, or have been feeling for, like, the past several years. Not just tonight, but, like, the past several years. He doesn't want to see me. He doesn't want to talk to me via phone or Facebook or, like, accept any gifts. Or, I mean, like, in this case, I understand of why you don't want to accept any gifts. But, like, this... Basically, this must be the reason why over the past, like, decade or so is because he hates me. That's why he does it. That's why I'm like, that must be the reason why he doesn't want to see me, is because he hates me. And so, yeah. And now it's too late. Of course. And now I don't know what to do. So, yeah. I'm so glad I pulled up Google Maps, because, like, on the way to drop off my friend, I noticed that, or like we both noticed that the highway was backed up, and I checked Google Maps, and it's like, oh yeah, it's gonna take like 18 minutes to get back from dropping her off to where I was looking at going, but by going the back roads, it's like 12 minutes. So my guess is that if I took the highway, it would probably, like, normally it would be like 10 minutes or something, or 9, something like that. Yeah, so honestly, that's, I guess, a reason why I reacted earlier the way I did, and then also why I've reacted the way that I have in the past, of just being, like, frustrated, is because, honestly, like, for the fact that you're not in direct contact with me, my only reaction is he hates me. That's the only conclusion I can come up with. So, yeah. And, I don't know. I guess I'm like, hey, you know what? I want proof that he does not hate me, by me seeing him. Basically. Or, like, basically by us seeing each other, then I know, like, he's okay with me and he doesn't hate me, basically. So, yeah. That's basically, like, has been my whole mindset for, like, the past few years. And in your case, it's like, yeah, the only reason why is just a series of bad decisions. And I'm like, that can't be it. Like, it can't be like, I made a bad choice here. And, like, I know, like, life is fun. And just being like, you know what, this feels good, I'm gonna do this. And this feels good, I'm gonna do that. And it's like, you can't, I'm thinking, like, it can't be one of those people where it's like, I'm gonna make a decision based upon how I feel. Like, you just can't. Like, because, like, if you do that, you'll make a series of decisions that you're like, man, I regret this so much. And I'm just like, there's no way. Like, I'm like, you have to be someone who actually, like, thinks about decisions and is like, hey, you know what? I want to think about how this, like, affects me, but then also, like, others. I'm like, you have to be one of those people. You can't be like, there's no way. And so, like, you saying, like, a series of bad decisions, it's like, no, like, there has to be some kind of thought behind it. Like, there has to be. It can't be like, this feels like a good decision. Like, it just, I'm in denial right now, okay? I know that denial is a river in Egypt, but like, there's no way. Like, I'm in denial about what you told me. And I've been in denial before. And I'm like, oh, that can't be the reason. It has to be because he hates me. So, yeah. Maybe I should, like, find some mental stimulation. So, like, Belgian Malinois and, what is it, Bengal cats. What they'll do is that they'll actually, like, get destructive if they don't have any mental stimulation. So they'll go ahead and, like... Yeah, they'll get distracted. Oh, yeah, by the way, Starbucks, me and a friend of mine were there, and they ended up giving me, like, several koozies, or both of us, like, 6 koozies, me and her. And so, like, we divided them up. I took one of them and immediately put it on this cup. So I was like, okay, cheers. It's dry. Yay. By the way, I do like the backyard bar. It's kind of cool. I imagine you're someone who would actually be able to build it too. Good job. I also have a bunch of blueberries now. So I picked a bucket. It was like half a gallon, and I looked at it. I was like, you know what? Normally this bucket full of blueberries, that's half a gallon, it would normally cost like maybe $20, $30, and I paid $7.50 for it. I'm really happy I saved a lot of money. So yeah. Anyways, I wonder if that is a vehicle. No, it's a vehicle in which a lot of people goes in. So it's a, I'm not showing it because there's people like getting into it. Okay, now I can show it. This is a Mercedes van. It's a passenger van. But it looks like a vehicle in which people can go ahead and like take out all the seats, put on flooring, and then put like storage containers on the bottom, and then just go ahead and create a literal like travel house. From what I understand, or like a minivan or whatever, a high top van is actually better because then you can actually stand up in it and walk around, which honestly I like. I really like that idea. I just wish I had one that had good gas mileage. Maybe I could do one with a bunch of, not sun visors, not sunroofs. Basically where it absorbs the sunlight and it goes ahead and creates electricity. So whatever that's called. And you can do this with houses and then also with your own personal vehicle. And yeah, I can't remember what it's called right now. So anyways, I'll talk to you later. I hope that you have a wonderful day. I hope that you're able to sleep well. It's not you, it's me, literally. Yeah, I guess in the future I hope to know that you don't hate me. And also that I really need to entertain myself like a Bengal, where basically it's like, if you don't, like, I say this because I watched a video on this recently, like 20 minutes ago, where it's basically like, if you have a Bengal cat and you don't entertain and like figure mental stimulation out for the Bengal cat will get destructive. So I think what I really honestly need to do is like read books and do other stuff and basically figure out, like, create stuff in order to provide for myself some mental stimulation, because otherwise I get bored and destructive and just bad things happen. So yeah, and I don't want to do that anymore. So I kind of want to get a new center console because the zipper on this one is broke, but the center consoles that I've seen I don't like. The one that I do like is basically it hangs onto the headrest here. You can hold a cup, a drink of some kind, and then it also, one of them actually can hold your phone, so you can watch that, which I really like, and then also it can hold like a bag, which I have trash bags, and I can also put like other stuff on it, and I'm like, I really like that. I saw it like I've seen it before, and then I went into Advance Auto and I saw that they had one that basically held the phone, drinks, and then held bags, and I was like, oh, okay, I think I'm leaning, definitely, I was leaning toward it before, but I'm definitely leaning now, so, yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. I hope that you sleep well. Just, yeah, I wanted to let you know where I'm at right now, of just like mentally, I guess. And not sure how to get you to not hate me anymore, basically. So, yeah. And I don't know what to do now. Because I feel like I'm almost completely out of options. It's, the rest is up to you, basically. And I can't force you to do one thing or another. You are free to make whatever decision you want to. And I guess in a way, because of like that, and then even over the past few years, I feel helpless to do anything in order to get you to like change your mind. It's like no matter what I do, like I can't. It's not that I can't do anything to get you to forgive me, basically. So I don't know. So yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you later. I hope you have a decent day. I still need to do laundry. Dang it. And I want to sleep too. Both. But there's a car was turning, and I was like, I don't want you to overhear my conversation, but their windows are rolled up, and then they're talking to someone, I think, on the phone, or they had the radio playing, one of those two. I don't know. Susie. But yeah, I'll talk to you later.